So, what if Siri could finally keep up with the way you actually think? Today, we're going to dive into a rumored and honestly game changing upgrade for Apple's digital assistant. We're talking about a change that could transform it from just a simple tool into a true multitasking partner. You ever feel like you're micromanaging your own digital assistant? I mean, you have this complex thought, this whole plan in your head, but you have to spoon feed it to Siri one simple command at a time. It's a super common frustration. And you know what? It's the exact problem Apple is reportedly tackling head on. Okay, so let's talk about the core issue. Right now, Siri basically has a one-track mind. It's great, at handling a single direct command. But let's be honest, when are our thoughts and to-do lists ever that simple? They're layered, they're connected, they're messy, and Siri just can't keep up. And this really shows you the gap, right? On the left, something simple. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Easy. Siri handles that flawlessly, no problem. But then, on the right, you've got a much more natural, real-world request. Summarize this article and send it to John. And today, that command just breaks everything. Siri has no idea how to connect those dots. And here's the irony of it all. You, the user, end up becoming the project manager. You're the one who has to break down your own brilliant idea into these tiny, bite-sized pieces that Siri can actually understand. And that just creates more work for you, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of having an assistant in the first place, right? But what if all that frustration could just disappear? Well, Apple is reportedly working on a really powerful new solution. So let's dive in and see what this big multitasking upgrade is all about. Okay, the core idea here is what you could call multitasking intelligence. And really, it's just what it sounds like. It's the AI's ability to understand a whole thought, not just one tiny piece of it. It can actually listen to a complex request, figure out all the different steps involved, and then just do them in the right order. So imagine saying this to your phone: summarize this article, send it to John, and save it as a PDF. Just one sentence. But think about what's packed in there. You've got analysis, you've got communication, you've got file management, all rolled into one. I mean, this isn't just a little tweak. It's a complete shift in how we'd interact with our devices. And here's a look at how it would actually work under the hood. First, the AI just processes that whole multi-part request all at once. Then it gets to work, step by step. It summarizes the article that's on your screen, it drafts the message to John, and finally, it saves the whole thing as a PDF. The entire workflow, done, from just one voice command. Pretty cool. All right, so the big question is, why is this happening now? To really get that, we need to zoom out a little and look at the bigger picture of what's going on in the world of AI. Yeah, Apple isn't doing this in a vacuum. Not at all. The entire tech world is in the middle of a massive AI race. I mean, think about it. The huge advancements in generative AI, especially from things like ChatGPT, have totally changed our expectations. A simple assistant that just answers one question at a time, it just doesn't cut it anymore. Apple knows it has to step up its game to stay competitive. And get this isn't just some pie-in-the-sky idea. Reports are saying that the smarter multitasking Siri is already being tested inside Apple. The ultimate goal seems to be baking this capability right into a future version of iOS, making it a super seamless and powerful part of the entire ecosystem. Okay, so we've seen the problem, and we've talked about the awesome potential solution. But let's bring it back home. What does all of this actually mean for you, the person holding a phone? Well, the biggest payoff is a huge reduction in effort. I mean, look at this chart. Right now, the amount of mental gymnastics you have to do to get Siri to handle a complex task is, well, it's high. The goal here is to drop that effort level way, way down, turning your phone into a true extension of what you're trying to do, not just a tool you have to operate. Ultimately, an upgrade like this would be a massive shift. Siri would go from being, a simple command taker that does exactly what you say to a true conversational partner, an assistant that doesn't just hear your words, but actually understands your intent, the context behind everything you're asking. So, I'll leave you with a question to chew on. If this smarter, more capable Siri was on your phone right now, what's the very first complex, multi-step task you would give it to make your life just a little bit easier?